say thanks for favor to wake up and hear.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago. This morning we continue our conversation by chatting again with Mr. Atiba, who is the band leader for Arcadia. This morning we're talking about the band launch for A Perfect Storm. Good morning and welcome back.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, how are you doing this morning? Again, it's a pleasure to have you on. So, we had a conversation earlier this week, and we have been anticipating the launch of Arcadia's presentation for the 2024 October Carnival, The Perfect Storm. So, tell us a bit about that.
Right. Thanks. The launch is on. However, we have we have some good updates, which is how to put this, our sponsors, our partners, due to the busy weekend we have coming up, we have on the island this weekend. We have to more or less push that launch from Saturday now to Thursday, the 4th of July, which allows some coverage because there are a number of events on the, island crashers on the island and to get persons here. And then we have some new sponsors on board that want, because part of our rollout is rolling out with our sponsorship. So part of that viewing party will include the sponsors. So to make sure everybody's happy and to make sure that it's done correctly, we will ask and encourage to put that perfect storm to July the 4th.
Okay, understood. And tell us about the location, the time, and what can be expected, even with the changes that you're making.
What we expect in the changes is a great execution, but more so we are looking at the time at 8 p.m. sharp. Um, the settings remains similar, as in the that two-part launch that I spoke about, as in that viewing party and also that catwalk type settings all remain intact, right? The I just think that launch and the anticipation, the everything is worth, it's worth the wait and worth the while. I can assure person.
Okay, and so what are some of the partnerships that we can look forward to? Because you said due to the partnerships that you guys are working on, you now have to push it back to facilitate some of your partners. So tell us about some of those partnerships.
Yes, so I will leave that for the night, but mainly primarily what I would say is because of media houses like Tobago Updates and TTT that will require going live and so on. It requires that execution and that planning stage of it to be really on point. So, for example, the quality of the internet there and so on, all those things are things that can be very detrimental, right? The location, it still remains at Toys at Fuzzy Panda. The partners, you all will love to see some of the partners. I would love to share that information now, but I will rather keep that um, in my back pocket or my front pocket there for the night.
Okay. And you said that there are other events that might be clashing with the event on Saturday, hence the reason for, or one of the reasons for the moves. And you use Island Crashers as one of those events. But the demographic for Island Crashers is a bit different from the demographic that may be coming to an Arcadia band launch. Tell us why it was important for you to really separate yourself from everything else that was happening this weekend.
So the demographic is one, but also the availability of flights and persons to get to the island is the major part. So Island Crushers is probably the biggest or one of the busiest weekends in Tobago as it relates to inter-island flight airfare to Tobago, because it's a large following that come to the island. Despite the demographic, it's still persons that are coming. So to get our partners to the island, we got some challenges there, right? So as a result, that is one of the reasons to more or less shift that date, but also even the persons that are involved and maybe in part of the planning of island crashers or be they would like to attend as well. So it's just those little things. So it's not the demographic per se, but the availability of flights to the island.
Okay, and what do you want to tell Tobagonians in regards to coming out to the event on Thursday?
It's Thursday. Come out looking classy, looking and just come out and enjoy yourself. There are lots of things that will be rolling out from now till Thursday, as in Toys at Fuzzy Panda have a lot in store for persons, whether it be drinks specials, it be eats, it be different treats that will be given to patrons on that day. Um, I'll say it's a classy type event that is something that I believe is one that we have not really seen or have executed on the island in a band lawn setting, and it's something that persons could come out look forward to something different. That is most important. It is something different.
Okay, let's take a quick break and we'll be back right after this.
It's a brand new morning, rise up to a brand new dawn.